Previously on Desperate Housewives.
Or anything, but I saw Edie do something.
Oh, wait, what'd she do? What'd she do?
Around and digging through people's mailboxes while I was out jogging.
Oh, really? That's a federal crime. From what I'm knowing, opening people's mail is a federal crime.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Wait, look at this bitch. Look at. She's in my mailbox. So she has no shame out here. Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
Before I blew him away.
Oh, my boy's a murderer. We're picking up right where we left off. What the hell is he? See, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he is moving kind of weird. You see that, right? Bro, he needs to clean this damn room. Oh! It's all these damn tissues on the floor. Oh, I forgot I ordered food. I was like, who don't let Billy in this damn house? They didn't even call me and let me know the food was here that I ordered. It's crazy. It'd be your own family. And my son's on drugs. See, we talking to them about him not being a murderer, but he might be on that shit. Look at him thinking he's slick. He think we don't know what he's up to. We seen him with that assistant. Okay, we can go talk to, who should we talk to out of this group? Let's ask Susan.
Hi.
Hey, Susan. Have you run into any major problems raising Julie?
Not really. She's kind of on autopilot.
Cool. My son's pretty the same way. You know, he keeps his room clean. He, cleans about himself at the table when it's dinner time,
Why? Are you having problems with your son?
I don't think Caleb's up to no good. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just be like,
bro, he on bullshit. He over here hanging out with drug dealers and crime bosses and
I can't do that. That's crazy. So you know what? We'll just do not problems per se.
Well, I hope it's nothing serious. I know. Sorry. No help. I hope whatever's going on with you and your son blows over.
She sounds like she's sad. You good, Susan? Is you good, Brie? Why you answer the door like that? Hey, Brie.
Right?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Oh, tell me what's wrong.
I don't want to make a big deal out of this. I just feel like we're making a really big deal, and we should just talk to Caleb. See, why she make that face after she said that? I don't like that, because you can get dragged on through this house.
Well, it seems like no matter how far you get away from the big city, you just can't get away from certain elements.
Oh my god, you want to talk about lovers?
You see what I'm saying? That's so backhanded. Bree, gotta keep an eye on people like Bree.
There was a report last night on the news about some teenage gang in Fairview. I was shocked.
See, I didn't say nothing about a gang. Oh, I must have missed that.
So, what are you going to do?
I was just asking around to
Please
see.
don't take this the wrong way, but since neither of my children would ever be capable of anything even remotely illegal, I really don't have any advice to offer.
So when do I slap her? Is it now or later? Okay, see, she's talking too crazy for me. She's talking too crazy. Bree, you lucky it's 8 p.m. This past my ass whooping hours. Ooh, man, 30 minutes earlier you'd have been dragged. What do you do when you have suspicions about one of your kids' behaviors? Wait a minute.
Why do you ask?
Isn't she the one whose children were stealing the paintings out of the home girl's house that she had me break in? Low key, her children's the gang members. They the ones out here getting into it with the drug dealers and the thugs. I'm just looking for some insight on what to do about my son. I know he's older than your boys, but you're a mother, so.
He seems like such a nice boy. Smart, respectful, and sweet. God, I wish he was my son.
Maybe you'll have better luck finding out what's going on with your son through talking to his current romantic interest, Allison Tinsley. Her home is in the cul-de-sac at the end of Wisteria Lane. Actually, it's about Caleb. I've overheard him talking on the phone to someone. It sounded like he was playing something violent.
Let me guess. He was talking about some guy he knew being addicted and talking about wasting people
Yeah.
and waging war or something stupid like that too, right?
Yeah, he was something of that along the lines.
Ugh, it makes me sick. But there are people at our school that do worse things with their spare time. So it's like whatever.
That's a little discerning. I'm not gonna lie. Why you put it like that?
You know what? I can't talk about this anymore. It's all that Fox guy's fault anyways.
Fox guy? Who's that? Who's
A really
Fox?
weird one.
Yeah, because that definitely narrows it down. Thanks, Allison. Anybody got to answer the door?
Well, hello there.
Oh, this guy, the fashion designer. So you got to butter him out.
Out of town right now.
Oh, is he?
Yes, it's perfect timing too. Frank did something that fried part of the circuitry for the house. Our home security system is completely out of commission.
Interesting. Interesting. So just about anybody could break in and take what they want, huh?
Well, let's just hope nothing like that occurs.
It's a safe neighborhood. You have nothing to talk
I
about,
certainly hope so.
to worry about. Why did Frank leave town?
I'm not really sure. He had this old business partner in the city, but I
Uh-huh.
haven't heard much about him lately. Well, Frank's a pretty private guy.
And the news report said there was 2 guys going around committing crimes, right? The gang was a gang of 2 people, right? Thought you 2 were close.
Well, we talk a lot, but usually in short spurts.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, sometimes he starts blabbing about utter war or something like that. A lot of times, I just don't understand what he's talking about. Technical stuff and all that.
It's possible, but I like to think I would have a closer relationship with my family. See you around, Daniel. Maybe we could talk
Very
again
well,
later
then.
on.
Goodbye.
I don't know. I know. Not know. I assume that our son is playing video games. He's probably playing with that dude's brother, which is a little peculiar. But I also think we'll go to sleep. We'll go to sleep. It's pretty late. It's 10 o'clock. I also do think. Oh, whoa, 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 hold your horses. I also do think that he got something to hide. Because disappearing out of town like that? Damn. Bro, he slept in his work clothes. You couldn't wait to get to work and see your assistant, could you? Okay, so he said utter war. Oh! Okay, we're getting somewhere. Utter Warfare is a futuristic, real-time combat game that places you onto the shoes of a soldier that has to defend the planet from the forces of Ron invaders. UW is the first of many exciting titles to come from Formless Games. Just listen to what people have to say about the groundbreaker title. This game is freaking addictive. 10.2 out of 10. There's no way you're never going to quit. Easily the best Warfare game released to date. You want to take out every last one of them. Okay, and then the game info. Yeah, so like I said, he's gaming.
Not that it's your business.
Damn!
Sounds like something I was chatting about with my online buddy.
Bro, you in my house that your father and I pay the bills for. It's my business.
So wait, how do you know what I've been doing?
I have my own ways of figuring out.
I'm sorry, but what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, mind your damn business. I'm a grown-ass woman. I gotta explain myself to you. It means that when I'm worried about you, I do whatever it takes to make sure that you're safe. You're my son.
I didn't think it was that serious.
Well, at the time, I certainly thought it was. Right now, I'm glad the whole situation is resolved.
If I'd known that's what you thought, I would have just told you.
Maybe we're both learning a lesson here. Simone, I don't want to be that person, but speaking for me, I did kind of say you were kind of jumping the gun a little bit. Like, you could have just talked to the kid. But maybe you should spend some more time on the computer. It's a bit hard to meet new friends in Fairview if you never leave your room.
I guess I could do that.
Good. See that? You know what I'm saying? Family time. My boy got that fresh edge up. I give it to him.
Even if it temporarily pushes us further apart, sometimes we find out the hard
See?
way that knowledge can be a dangerous thing. And as Eve discovered in that infamous garden,
You see what I'm saying?
can get you in a hole.
I knew the brother was up to no good because, like, really think about it. This man's he's a computer technician. He's doing stuff for free. So how's he really making money? Come on, bro. He was not slick.
We often fool ourselves into believing that true perfection is an attainable goal. But when others enter the equation, this can seem impossible. While focusing on the trivial aspects of life, we often fail to notice what is right under our noses. We may also learn that no matter how unpleasant things appear to be, there is always room for them to get more unpleasant.
Ask Susan about Allison. So now we got to go talk to Susan and we got to ask her about Allison. Because I guess our son... What the hell? What are you...
Hello, neighbor.
Why are you outside my crib? Hello, Mrs. Davenport.
The one and only. I see your garden is ready to plant.
Bro, there's no way this old dusty muffin decided to come over here at 9 in the morning and talk to me about some dead flowers. I'm kind of a beginner.
That's cute, dear. I'm sure you will do the best someone as green as yourself can. Though you won't be on par with the rest of the block.
Doing alright, just saying hi. Pretty well. Good. I'm a little worried about my son's grades though. Moving is always tough on kids. At least he met a girl he likes.
What do you mean? That's just one more thing to lose sleep over. Teenagers in love. What's the lucky girl's name?
Usually he won't tell me anything, but I figured out her name is Allison. No, he told us. I swear he told us
I
that.
think there's a girl named Allison in Julie's class. You should ask her. Maybe she can give you some dirt, you know? You know, there's always a chance that this girl isn't the reason why he's doing poorly. Has anything else changed recently?
I don't like the insinuations that you're placing on the table right now, but you know, it's a conversation, so I'll let it slide for now. Well, he was doing great in all these play rehearsals last month. I think he got a kick out of the whole theater scene.
Julie and I always go to see the school plays. I don't remember seeing him in anything.
I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, he stopped staying at school late, and soon after, his grades started to dip.
I get it for you.
Okay, that's a great idea.
No problem at all. Good luck with Bree.
All right, thanks, Susan. Well, let's go talk to Julie. Okay.
And he has the same biology teacher as me, but we're not in the same class. My locker is right next to Mr. Schmitter's room.
What can you tell me about your high school, Julie?
It's okay. The same as usual, I guess.
Okay. Interesting. What can you tell me about your English teacher?
Who? Mrs. B's?
I guess. I probably shouldn't say anything. My son's grades are slipping and I'm a bit worried. I'm trying to figure out if there's some problem at school Caleb won't talk to me about.
Oh, yeah? Well, Mrs. B's is probably not the teacher you should talk to. But there's a student teacher in her class.
Mm-hmm.
She grades all the papers
Mm-hmm.
and seems close to a lot of the boys.
What you mean close to a lot of the boys? Because that sounds like a federal crime to me. That's odd behavior for a student teacher. What did you say her name was?
Her name is Miss Savage. And I don't know if I'd call her nice.
Miss Savage. So she's mean to the girls, but nice to the boys.
She's been in a lousy mood recently.
Okay.
Come to think of it, I had a talk with Allison about her the other day.
Really?
Well, Allison's grades have dropped too.
And did it start to drop the moment she started dating my son?
And she gets good grades in everything. So it's kind of weird.
Okay, Julie, you tapped in. I appreciate that. You're tapped in. Thank you for the insight.
Ahead.
Got one more question. You ever hang out with the kids at the play
I did a little
rehearsal?
bit last year, but this year I think the play got canceled or something.
Oh! It got canceled
I'm
now.
not really sure what happened. Something about a budget cut. I was kind of bummed. I really wanted to do a play this year. It would have looked good on my transcript.
So what you're telling me is that there was no rehearsals at all this year.
You know who would know about this stuff for sure? Andrew Vandekamp. He's totally into theater, which surprised me. But he should know.
Okay. You're quite the thespian.
Well, yeah. I was in a few plays back in freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing going on anymore.
Aren't the rehearsals going well?
Some sort of budget cuts. There haven't been any play rehearsals since the first week of school.
See,
so
you
I've
never
not helped
let
around the house
anybody know why you're asking these questions. So no play
I hate
rehearsals.
to break it to you, but I think you may want to talk to your son about this. There haven't been any rehearsals all year. I've seen him
Interesting.
hanging out with Allison a lot lately.
Also, Andrew, what do you know about Mrs. Savage?
You mean the hottie student teacher?
Oh!
Tabitha. That's what she makes us call her.
What did he say?
So when I was talking to homegirl, she said Miss Savage, but you on first name basis. So she's friendly with all the students.
Hell no. But she and your son seem to get along pretty well. We used to bag on him for spending hours after school in her office.
Wait a minute. So he's hanging out with the student teacher. That picture had to be of the student teacher because Allison don't look like that. And we found some drawers inside the dresser?
Oh!
Oh no.
Sure. Talking about homework, I guess. Unless he was working for extra credit.
So he's working for extra credit, but his grades are dropping.
Well, come to think of it, I have seen him after school hanging out by Allison's car lately.
Alright, thanks, Andrew. See, I love this town. Everybody just ready to snitch. Hello, Tabitha?
This is Tabitha. Who is this?
See, we gotta play this smart. Cause I look like the girl that was in that picture from the dresser. Hello, Tabitha. This is Simone Knight. I'm Caleb's mother. Let's play cordial.
Hello. How can I help you?
Look at the way she said that. I don't like the way she said that. Yeah, let's talk about my son.
Okay. Well, I can arrange a parent-teacher conference if you would like.
That's when I talked about his recent performances.
Well, yes. I noticed that his efforts have been a bit lackluster as of late.
Why do you think that is?
Well, ever since he started dating Allison, he hasn't been as interested.
You heard the way she said Allison's name? You heard the way she said Allison's name? Oh, this bitch is trifling. So he's not paying attention in class. Is he passing notes? Certainly Allison can't be that much of a distraction. Nah, for real.
He's not coming to his scheduled tutoring sessions with me anymore, so he's not getting the benefit of those lessons either.
Oh! So she just... Okay. I didn't know he was getting tutored after school. I thought he had rehearsal. What were all those tutoring sessions all about?
Oh, well, I was just helping him deal with things that he was finding hard to grasp during normal school hours.
What are you saying, Tabitha?
I'm just saying, a boy his age, in his prime, should really be grateful of the skills and techniques that an older, more educated woman can provide.
Saying this to his mother is crazy. Oh, I gotta go up to the school. Cut to the chase, Tabitha. What are you saying?
Is that if he puts his attention where it belongs, his grades will likely improve. Listen, if you don't tell your son to break up with Allison and resume our tutoring sessions, I can make sure he won't graduate. You do want your son to go to college.
Yo, this bitch is tripping. Oh, she's tripping. This is outrageous. You can't be serious. I have every intention of telling the school principal what's going on here. You can't blackmail me or expect me to pimp my son out to you.
Hey, lady, you can do whatever you want, but may I remind you that my father is the superintendent of the school district. I'm as good as bulletproof.
Oh, are you? All I gotta do is make a call or two to the press and they'll be all over you.
Nice try. I have access to information most tenured teachers can't even get their hands on. All I have to do is hop on my father's computer for 5 minutes, and your son's academic record is toast.
Oh, bitch, I promise you, that'll be the last thing you do.
Really. I want you to tell your son that he needs to immediately resume our tutoring sessions and break up with Allison. Failure to do so will result in his academic ruin, and you can kiss his future goodbye.
Okay. See, this is. Susan needs some help. Go have a chat with her. She's worried that her ex-husband's maybe winning Julian's heart by spending lots of money for their daughter. I understand that your daughter is I got bigger problems, bro. We got important business. We got important business to discuss.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you.
Oh my goodness, Bree, where did you get that cute outfit? Let's butter her up.
It's something I just picked up downtown. It's from their fall collection.
So we gotta butter her up so we can get the tea. What you know about Miss Savage?
Oh my. Is Tabitha teaching? I guess her father must have pulled a few strings.
Pulled a few strings? This sounds like the start of a juicy story. Go on.
Well, about 5 or 6 years ago, it was an awful tragedy. Tabitha was in this dance class that Danielle was taking.
Okay.
Oh, she seemed really sweet and took the class very seriously. I think she was contemplating a career in dance. About what a little doll Danielle was in her tutu and ballerina slippers. Anyway, Tabitha's little brother.
Come on, we gotta get to the chase.
His name was Corey.
Okay.
He was only 18 months old.
Okay.
Tabitha would babysit while her parents worked late.
Oh, okay.
Well, one night, Rex got a call to come to the house. Apparently something had happened to Corey. By the time Rex got there, Mr. Savage had gotten home from work and Tabitha was in hysterics.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
They found him dead in his crib. It must have been awful for them. Rex was really affected by the event as well.
This is terrible. What was the cause of his death?
Well, that's just it. Rex was always strangely quiet about what really happened that night.
Okay.
I just assumed it was Sid's or something. It was no more than 2 days later that Tabitha was sent off to a dance camp in...
You don't say. You don't
We never
say.
did find out exactly what happened or where she went. But when she came back, she was a different person.
Bro, he need to turn that damn TV down.
Barely ever smiled anymore. I mean, Tabitha was smoking and dressing like a punk rocker. She was different.
Yeah, now she creeping on children.
I always wondered if maybe Tabitha was somehow responsible for Corey's death.
It sounds like she was responsible.
Tragic and devastating. Tabitha really became one of those kids on the fringe after that. That's why I'm surprised she even went to college, let alone finished it. I can't imagine she'll make a very good teacher either.
It don't sound like she's a good teacher to me. It definitely don't sound like that. I'm not getting that vibe at all.
I certainly wouldn't trust her with my children. Oh, I'm sorry. Is she teaching one of your son's classes?
Yeah, but I got things I gotta handle.
Hello.
Let's have a talk with Tabitha. Yeah, it's me, and we need to talk.
Cut the crap and tell me if I'll see your son at tomorrow's tutoring session. I'm eager to show him some new study methods.
Oh, you might see him again, but it's strange. I saw Bree Vanderkamp earlier. We had a little chat. It was a very interesting conversation. I learned about your little brother. Corey, was it? Tragic what happened to him, wasn't it?
Yeah? So what? That was a long time ago. Did he break up with Allison yet or not? I don't have time to gossip with you about my childhood.
No. I think your childcare exploits are far more interesting than anything about my son. Perhaps you'll tell me the truth before the school board finds out.
He had that, what's it called? Crib death.
Crib
right?
death.
He just stopped crying all of a sudden. I thought he was fine. I didn't mean to do anything to him.
It's funny, because Bree's late husband, Dr. Vanderkamp, seemed to think otherwise.
Listen, lady, I was only 14. My father told me it would be okay. I didn't mean to hurt him, but he wouldn't stop crying. I just wanted him to shut up.
Well, your father was wrong, honey. Everything won't be okay. Let you do what I tell you. Stay the fuck away from my son.
All right, you win. I'll back off and let him do what he wants.
Wise choice, Tabitha. I'll be keeping my eye on you. Next time, it's gonna be the back of my fist you see. Talk.
Hey, Mom. What's for dinner?
Haven't decided yet. Can we talk?
Sure, Mom, whatever. What's up?
Look at this useless son of a bitch.
Everything?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She told me all about your secret relationship and her surprising hatred of Allison.
Oh, that. Yeah. She hates Allison, too?
Well, I took care of your little situation, Caleb. In the future, try to look before you leap.
Cool. Thanks, Mom. You're the greatest.
You're right, I am.
Okay, Mom. I'll try to be more honest.
No, I don't feel sorry for her. She's a baby murdering child, and she got a picture of him up.
Their ugly heads in ways we could not imagine and cause us to regret once more.
Well, and just like that, we're gonna leave this off here. If you guys want a part 3, 25 likes, and you'll get a part 3. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.